Everybody, welcome back. I'm the Strategy Professor. Let's go ahead and get back in here. So we'll keep this dude rolling up. We just go to war with them. Kill them while they're here. Yeah, nobody likes him.
I am the Pirate King.
Can I hit them on the same turn with an exchange, though? Because they can't run. Kind of need the slam, though. I mean, there's a decent chance he just, if he's right there, he might just run all the way on my property. I think I have to hand off. Can we still hit him? Okay, we can still hit him. Okay, so this dude, we can just throw him out of there. He's gone. That'll help out a little bit. The upkeep. We don't need a weapon on him. What's coming down here? Attrition, ambush. I like the research rate actually. +1 rank, local recruitment +2. We're not locally recruiting that much, but just for the research rate alone is probably worth, and the extra leadership. Yeah, let's go ahead and do that. Yeah, I think we beat him. I don't want to give them a chance to break their alliance, so we don't need them. Okay. Weapon strength. I think just on him. Leadership. Sure. And perfect vigor. So go with that. Okay, so what do we need to look for here? What are these? Boarding crew. Based on the artwork, that looks like an SFO unit. Okay. I haven't played Vampire Coast with SFO mod. If someone wants to sponsor that, we can do that. So I'm not entirely sure about this. Let me see. Vicious Souls. Disabled if the mana... Okay, so he has to have a lot of mana to have that active. Gives him some extra resilience. Looks like he is just a ranged attacker. Pretty crap in combat. Can fire while moving. But he's very slow, so probably doesn't matter. Damn delights. Okay. Oh. Target self. Okay, so that gives plus 240 recharge. Okay, is that for him or is that on my spells? 'Cause that's gonna suck if that's on my spells. I think that's for him though. Midnight Cutlass. Okay, so basically he has to choose one of these spells. Pretty much what that is, because it's gonna be plus 240 on the other abilities. Okay. Extra powder. Okay, so 50% extra damage for the first few hits. Okay, probably not gonna matter. Deck dropper bombers. Pretty low damage. They do blind. So that's, that's going to hurt combat effectiveness a little bit there for sure. Don't really have a way to deal with them. We're just going to have to ignore them. Just kind of power through. These guys, Promethean gunnery mobs. Those are pretty good. Big armor, melee attack, melee defense especially is pretty high. I don't remember if they keep firing even while the crab is attacking or not. those are pretty good. And then this cannon is okay. Hand cannons. Those are a little scarier. There's 120 of those, and they deal 36 each, and they have stagger shot, which slows movement speed and lowers missile resistance. So those are pretty scary. What are these? Deck gunners. That's what I was... 52 damage. Ranged. Okay, I don't have shields. That doesn't matter. Restricted aim. What is that? The long range of this unit comes at the cost of firing arc, restricting shooting at wide angles. Yeah. That is how gunpowder units work. Handguns, those are pretty scary. 50 pierce. Okay, so they've got a lot of good range, but I think we can beat them. This guy is ethereal. Okay, so they nerfed ethereal units, it looks like, so it's only 60% physical resist now. And they gave them armor, which is good. Okay, yeah, it's going to be a little spooky, but I think we can probably beat them. Let's do it. So we need to take out their long-range stuff. Obviously, they're pretty trash in combat. The crabs might be an issue, maybe. We might be able to flame those crabs down. I didn't see what their missile resist was. I know they have a lot of armor. I'm not sure if our ancient salamanders will do enough damage to them or not, but... we don't have time warp yet, so it'll be harder to run up on them. But I think the Carnosaurs will be able to tear the crabs up. Because they do pretty heavy piercing damage, and they have a big bonus versus large, so... Now, they have a lot of armor piercing in general, so our heavily armored dinos are going to be a little weak to that. Hey, thanks, Rick Cotta. I appreciate it. Thanks for the sub, buddy. I guess we'll maybe try to get a flank on the cannons with these guys. Strong versus multiple combat. I mean, it looked pretty bad last time, but we could maybe give it another roll. Upgraded Foz protections, probably okay. I mean, our spells aren't going to be amazing here. Is that the cannon? Okay, we got two of their cannons here. I don't aim for the bats. We're just gonna have to ignore those bats, I think. I think that spell's just straight glitched, honestly. Like, I didn't even see anything. Oh, crap, there's the Mournful. Back up. Without the healing magic, we're definitely taking some heat there. Salamanders, once again, proving that they're really not that amazing. Salamander hunting packs. I mean, they're all right in kind of the early to mid game. Like, you just have to micro them a lot, and they're just like, I mean, they're all right. I feel like if you can get other dinos are probably better. But it's like the ancient salamanders are just so much better because you can actually throw those in combat, and they're pretty good. But I feel like the smaller ones just feel a little bit underwhelming. Isn't that right, Sadie? Sadie? Sadie, get out. She's trying to get all in my face, aren't you, Sadie? Sadie is trying to get all in my face. Okay. Evasive, and then we can actually get some other spells that are decent here. Okay, I think we just need to come down here first. I guess we just wait. Yeah, we need to come down and clean up the Skaven, and then if we can, maybe kill this army. I don't know if they have another army or not. It's going to be a little tricky. We'll probably have to kill that army with the dinos here. With, what's his name? Baktza. And then, I'm going to run this up here. Let me delete some Bastillodons, some normal Bastillodons, and grab these guys. These guys actually do come with some decent missile damage on top. But they have lower melee attack and defense. But, I mean, the main thing is they can still tank really well, and they have this big regeneration. It doesn't cost any mana, which is really nice. Okay, now these guys burrowed under, which means they should not be... Well, we've looked at this before, and I think they can actually. Maybe this will bait them into trying to fight me. If they can get at me like 40 versus 20, maybe they'll try it. Just such an eye roll, man. Look how many escapes these guys get. Okay. That going on. Throw that up for some more money. Headhunters. Just throwing down as much cash as we can here. Wait on Wellsprings. Okay, 2 turns, we can get tier 5 on that. Floating pyramid. I mean, what are we even going to do there? I guess we can upgrade this to tier 4. So we can get a rank 4 geomantic spire. Now, how is this? Okay, so I believe now this is a chunk of like this area, I guess. So I think if I have like public order bonuses here that would spread to other places like this, for example. Actually, no, that's money in adjacent regions. Okay. The Slan building, though, I believe gives 2 public order. So if I have a Slan building in the capital here and a Slan building, if I take this place, and that should give me +4 public order here. Empiric corruption +5. Ugh, that's gonna cause some major public order problems. I don't know what I get if I can get any of that stuff if I try to hold it. That's gonna be kind of tricky to. Yeah, they do have a couple of halberds there, but I mean we gotta try to hold it. Okay, so everywhere should be all good. Oh, this guy. Oh, we don't even have any, I guess we just put him in here. Just try to level him up. Turn him into our block army guy. Okay. These guys are not happy.
Greetings, Lustrian.
Yeah, they don't like us. Tomb Kings.
Open the liber mortis.
So yeah, we're probably gonna have to kill him, which I'm fine with that. Hopefully that'll be our last little hurrah over there. We can get it done in 100 turns or so. 100 turns might be ambitious, but like maybe 120 turns.
Conserve.
Yep, Safri got blown up. Well, that sucks actually, because we're losing a little bit of our trade with them. This should help our diplomacy a little bit with Avalorn, though, because now we're not allies, or now we don't have a trade agreement with Safari because they're gone. So. Still takes a while at the end turn, even without a lot of the minor factions. It does save you some time, but... movement speed. I mean, I'm not really scared of one vampiric corruption. Like, how is that really going to cause a lot of public order problems? I mean, most of my places are really good, but at the same time, do I even care about charge bonus or speed bonuses? I don't think so. I'm going to leave that one alone. Doesn't seem worth.
John Haas.
Inoculus is over here scheming.
Let's
Let's go ahead and roll up here and just see if we can spot any Bretonians or anything. Nope. Okay, so the question is, do I just go straight up the Bretonian area here and try to catch everybody, or... Ooh. Crone's taking massive attrition. That's under siege. Really? Vampire counts are winning? What? I've never seen that happen. Bretonia pretty much always beats them. Well, we might have to go up there and take care of business. At least it's on a coast. Okay, so... how could I even see that? Because I haven't officially seen that faction yet. I'm not sure. Well, they're going at it up here,
vengeance.
Huh?
Fear.
I mean... Are they sieging it? They're not sieging it yet. I mean, hell, if they take that, that'd be huge for us. Like the Skaven are kind of running loose over here. Some interesting stuff going on diplomatically this game. Okay, where do these clowns go? Alright, are they both retreating? That's the big army. I don't know where the smaller one is. This might be a bait, but I'm fine. If they want to ambush me, we'll just kill him. Now, he dashed, which means he can't run. I feel like it's going to be a bait. But I'll take it. Let's do it. No? The other one's running too.
Stench of failure.
Alright, we're gonna fight it. Yeah, y'all better scurry back to your little nest. Round them up. Just push them back into their little nest and then we'll just scorch them. Yeah, the block movement can actually be pretty good at these guys that want to play Ring Around the Rosie here in Backdoors. I don't think it's going to happen that often. Hopefully, if we get into the desert, because a lot of people feel like they're safe in their towns. You know, it gives them very favorable odds if they're in a town, but it doesn't help them that much. Spoiler alert, doesn't matter too much. We've got a lot of magic users here. We don't even need most of these guys. Wait, oh, that's my skink chief. Wait, we have 2 skink chiefs here? What is this? Oh no, that is a skink chief. Okay. Let's put them both in there, I guess. This guy just doesn't even have to do it. He's just chilling, gaining experience. He's got the easy job. Just watch and learn, boy. I do have an apprentice under me this semester, teaching, which is going to be interesting. I like teaching. I think it'll be cool, but at the same time, I want to have, like, full control over my classroom. And we're supposed to give them, like, some control. I mean, I'll let them run, like, maybe some activities, but... very reluctant to give up control. 'Cause I want to give, like, you know, because I know my system is really good. Like, students, I get really good evals. From what I can tell with students, you know, we get really good results. And I just want students to kind of know that, like, I'm the person that they answer to, sort of thing. So they're not, like, confused. I think there's a way to have it both ways, obviously. And I really want to be involved with kind of the tutoring thing. Not just because I like teaching in general, teaching teachers. But at the same time, you know, it's just really good to help out the department, too. I'm kind of an odd duck, though. Like, I do things a bit differently than some of the other classes, so that's going to be sort of weird. Okay, they have better artillery than we do, so... Yeah, I think both of those can stack. Let's go. Come on, boys. What? Move. Oh, we can't. How do we cross? Oh, we can't cross this? Oh, God. Okay, well, that's what's weird about it. Okay. Huh. I was about to say, why the hell aren't they, like, moving? But, alright, so we cannot actually cross. That is weird. Never seen a map like this. Usually you can ford it. He's standing in it right now. Okay. They're coming around that way. This is kind of weird. Not gonna lie, it's kind of weird. I wish they had like some sort of like boat battles. Now I didn't really care for the like the official naval battles in like Attila, but I wish they would just be like some maps where you kind of dock each other. I like the island changes. Those were some of the best ones out there. Come on, bros. What are you doing? This is freaking weird. How do we even take any damage? I don't understand. Oh, I guess it's probably the, these things are doing some damage to me. Oh, the halberd's probably kind of hurt too. Okay, so they're all gonna die because they dashed. I don't have to run down or anything. Just get some more healing in here, maybe. We'll get a couple in there. That's fine. But yeah, so that's gonna be pretty cool. Sort of teaching the teacher. Man, it's going to be weird because I'm pretty sure it could be a PhD student, but it's probably going to be a first-year master's student, which means they're really not that much older than the students. And it's a girl, and based on the name, it sounds like South Asian. So it can be hard to get respect out there as a young teacher, especially as a girl, especially if students can at all detect, like, I don't know if English is, I haven't talked to her, but if English is not your second language, or if you're dual lingual or whatever, if they detect an accent at all, it could be a little different. It can be a bit harder because you're teaching English, and so if you don't have like what they would consider to be, you know, perfect English type of thing most of the time, then it can be tough out there. But, you know, I'll have her back. We'll back her up. So I think we can get some, you know, I think it'll work. It'll be fine. But it can be difficult to get authority out there when you're so young. I mean, I think the biggest, like, gender does come into it sometimes, depending on the class. But I think it's just the way that you talk to people and sort of handle yourself. But then also just being that young. Of course, I think I had pretty good authority. I didn't lose authority when I was, I guess I started when I was 27. That's when I went into the master's program. I spent a few years just working at the restaurant after I graduated. Where are we going? I think we're just going down here to try to stamp out these Skaven. I could also just go for Noculus. Okay, so maybe that's what I do, because if I don't go for Noculus right now, then he's going to come down and get my ports, potentially. Whereas these Skaven really aren't that much of a threat, and he's already down here dealing with this, so he can just step right over there and kill him. Okay, so maybe we just go for Noculus here. I kind of want to kill these guys while I'm at it, but I could kill this, but the problem is if I go hostile there, then they've got this army just sitting over here. They could just start backdooring everything, which would be a nightmare. So We have to be strategic when we go to war with them. We have to have someone in place to kill them. Okay. We could go ahead and get on the water. Let's go ahead and get up there with him. And then this guy. He really needs to come over here. Now, I could grab somebody else and start making some Bastillodons, but this is fine. I guess we don't need, like, this army is already just obliterating everyone. We probably don't need any extra Carnosaurs over here right now. We can grab some later if we need to. Immortality, yep. So what would make this army pop would be to grab a couple more Bastillodons. So we could get rid of these two and then hire another mule, grab some Bastillodons with healing. We can't hire any Carnosaurs for a little while. Well, we probably can't hire any, period, because we have like 4 or 5 in circulation. Although we are going to get some off of just having the rank 4 buildings. But yeah, I think a couple of Bastillodons. What else could we get? You get one Sotek one. I mean, it does lower damage across the board. That's the biggest thing. Like, if we have him at like a siege choke point, for example, that'll lower their damage by a lot. So one of those is probably actually pretty helpful. So maybe if we can hire one. I don't remember if we can anywhere, but yeah, the oh, we can, because we hired a, well, I'm not sure. We can definitely, we don't need a solar engine. We have one of those. We could get some Bastillodons. Don't care about the ancient Stegodons as much. This with Engine of the Gods is actually pretty nice. It's 2 extra spells. 10% damage resistance. Yeah. We definitely want those if we can get them. We could also get some more Crocs. Go ahead and upgrade that, and in 4 turns on the way out, we can grab some Crocs. Crocs can replace something. Just Wind Blast Invasion. With this, we really just want the Chain Lightning and Magical Reserves. We could probably have him in there instead of beasts eventually. We can get rid of some of these. Now, he does have this thing, though, and so does the other guy, where the more, like, heroes you have in your army, like, the more magic you get. I'm not sure how much that matters. He has so many things, I can't even see it. I think it's this, yeah. Greatly improved power recharge rate with each hero, and you get 4 extra power. We can definitely get rid of the 2 Bastillodons, I think. Got the Stegodons, Bastillodons. Yeah, get rid of these 2, throw in the 2 Revivification Crystals, and then we can take 2 of these heroes out and throw in a Croc. I mean, I don't think it's honestly going to matter that much, but we'll just go ahead and pick a couple of these. Even though the rank 9 sucks, get rid of those. +1 recruit rank. I don't know if that applies to global or not, but horn ones, we don't need those. I don't really care about temple guards that much. Okay, so let's grab 2 of those revivification crystals. I mean, we could get rid of like 2 of these, and we could get rid of 1 of these and add in 1 more revivification crystal. I think I'm interested in doing that, actually. This should be strong enough to take out Noculus anyways. And we're gonna have to make room to put this stuff in there at some point anyways, so let's do that, and then we can get 1 more. Okay, we got something here. Oops. Yeah, that's fine, whatever. Like, having 10 free healing things, basically. I don't remember how much it heals for, but it's a lot. It's at least as much as the, that spell or whatever this guy does. I feel like it's at least as much as Apotheosis, if not more, and you get 10 of them for free. So basically that's the equivalent of like 50 extra winds of magic per Bastiladon minimum. It might even heal for more than that. So yeah, they're pretty nutty. Okay, sure. We'll spend the rest of our money here. Okay, everybody's moved, right? Chendar, yeah. Oh, he hasn't moved. Okay, well, that could have been awkward. Okay, so do I just go ahead and put him out here? Put him out to sea? Yeah, sure. And then our stuff hopefully can just run through here and join him. We're definitely... I think we're going to get rid of this stuff, so we might as well just take it off. 5 extra units. That'll be 5 right there. And then we also need to get rid of 1 more to put him in there. No, we're going to be using the hero to crack the walls, so he won't be in the battle. Okay, that's fine. Do it that way. Blah, 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 blah. Okay. Hopefully that's all good. They did change up one of the units that was really rough. Like, my department's really cool in general. You know, they really listen to instructors, and they really want students to learn a lot. I mean, I know every department's going to say that, but, like, they made some changes on this unit that was just a train wreck. I don't know. Yes. It was just too complicated. It was like very convoluted for students. It was like you had to, you know, students had to look at 4 different sources and like try to put them in conversation with each other and like argue this very specific type of like use this very specific paradigm to analyze the argumentation, which is stasis theory, which like I've never heard of that before until this class. You know, throughout, I don't know, 10 years of grad school and a bunch of undergrad and, you know, teaching for 7 or 8 years. I'd never heard it. It's interesting, but I think it's flawed in general. It basically is like, where does an argument break down? So trying to identify where, and that's good. But it has like these 4 steps, and it says you have to progress through each step before you can go to the next step. So it says if you can't agree about definition, you know, for example, then you can't talk about solutions and stuff like that. And I'm like, but that's not entirely true. Like, that's assuming like maybe a strictly logical paradigm, like in a very abstract sense. But people do that all the time. You know, people say, hey, okay, we don't agree about the nature of whatever this is, but we might still be able to agree about possible solutions to it. I mean, it's like a compromise, right? It's like, okay, I don't fully believe you, but I think nevertheless it's a good idea to do this. So, for example, if you were like arguing, you know, to try to open up a alternate green energy, like wind farms or something, in your local town, a lot of the townspeople might be very skeptical. Like, some people might say, okay, we'll hold off on this. We'll see. If they occupy this, we're going to have to kill them. If they don't occupy this, then they can have the mountains. That's fine. I could probably handle the mountains with all the extra public order coming in right now. So, you know, I wouldn't necessarily mind killing them off, but at this point, because we have, like, really good public order spread with those 4-stack things. But anyways, like, so you're trying to open up a wind farm or something like that in a town. Some people, you know, some people might be arguing, hey, we need to do this because of global warming. We need to cut our emissions. Some people might say, hey, we don't agree with global warming in this town. So you're not agreeing on the definition. You're not, like, agreeing on the nature of the problem. But you could nevertheless say, hey, this is a good idea because it's going to create jobs. So it can create some extra good, clean jobs, get people out of the coal mines. But at the same time, like, it could help also, you know, help stop global warming a little bit, right? But regardless, you could agree that, you know, maybe some people don't think that the jobs are going to be that great, but they agree with, like, stopping global warming. Maybe some people don't agree with global warming, but they think the jobs are great. They can still agree on the same solution, even if they don't agree on all of, like, the premises. Right? And so it doesn't seem like it's that hard to think of a lot of situations like that. So that's why I was a little sketchy about, like, having to teach that unit. And I was telling students, I'm like, okay, they want you to learn this, but really, it's got some problems. And I was upfront with students like that. I was like, it's cool. Like, you know, it's a good thing to think about. You know, where does argumentation break down? So that you can start thinking about compromises, but using that specific system has some definite logical issues in real-world applications. Anyways, okay. We have block army. Let's see if we can make this dude useful. Yeah, but even if I hit him, the thing is, like, even if I block that army, they're still going to get the run. But hopefully I can just get them to retreat back to their little Skaven lair. Yep, they're going to run. Maybe there's another 20 stack in there and they think they can just come out and kill me. Hey, I just got rid of 2 Bastillodons. Now's your chance. Come get me, boys. You may regret what I asked for here in a second. They're going to pop out with like 4 20 stacks. I think legit we might be able to beat 80 Skaven with this. It's possible. Now, if I was playing Skaven and I had 80 versus myself playing Lizardmen, we could probably win the Skaven if I got to pick my army composition. But okay, so let's go ahead and we'll move out to here. Right there. Special delivery. Thank you, sir. We will call on you again at a future date. Okay. Still can't hire Skink Priest here because we're not tier 4 yet. I'd like to hire some more priests. This is just so random. Why is he over here? I guess he doesn't want to pick a fight with me, and I own all the property here, so... You'd think maybe he would want to take some of this stuff, though. I don't know what his thought process is. Oh, there's actually... I didn't know there were more Lizardmen over here. I've never seen these guys before, but I've never been down here in this area. Huh. Oh, that's TikTok too. I totally forgot he's even a lord. Nice. +3 public order, all provinces. That's actually pretty legit. Okay, totally forgot about him. Okay, so your flying units get armor and melee attack. Wow, campaign movement range 50%. Now what is he? He's flying cav. He's a little skink though. I can't remember all of his stuff. Okay. How many properties do they have? 7. Alright, not bad, not bad. Okay, they're at war with these guys. If I come over here and start murdering everybody. Now they're friends with Henry though, but... What's up, broski? How do they feel about us in general? They like it. Affinity. Great power, okay. Sure, y'all want some money? Everybody likes money. Okay, we can do sequence of expansion here. That's really good for money, but wow, we have 500% research rate right now. I'm not even sure how it's that high. But alright. Hero success chance plus 5% is pretty good. Oh, we need the scrying pool. I thought I started that. Dang it. Oh, that was for a different tech. That was for this thing. Okay, so we might need to throw a scrying pool in there. That's with high elves and lizardmen. Okay, let's go ahead and throw down a scrying pool so we can get this extra 20 diplomacy. -1 global recruitment. It's pretty good because we're going to be globally recruiting a lot. Okay, sweet. Totally forgot those lizardmen even existed. Okay, so now the question is, do we start going over here for dwarfs? Try to spot the dwarfs, or do we go up here? For some reason we see this. Alright, and it looks like Musion's taken over everything. Is Corone being sieged? It still is, so we're gonna have to fight up there most likely. So I think we go down here and see what we can find. How close can we get here? Okay, so the Skaven have taken over Magrita. Empire and Bretonnian. Okay, they've got everything. I think Skaven Blight is on our hit list. I believe we have to own Skaven Blight. So we're going to have to send an army in here. So I guess we'll send in, after we take out Galleon's Graveyard, we'll probably just start coming in, rampaging through all of this stuff. So we might actually want to start saving some money. Okay, so we'll see if we can spot dwarfs. And hopefully the dwarves are winning over here versus the greenskins in the Battle of the Badlands. Okay, what else we got? Everyone's moved. Okay. Okay, everyone's moved. Looked at diplomacy. Nagarond. I assume they're never going to do any business with us. No, we'd have to kill all the good guys for them to even consider it, and we're not going to do that. These guys don't have an army, so Skaven might kill them. I do have a non-aggro with them, so I could kill him, but it's not worth the hit to my diplomacy. Trace doesn't like us, it's fine. Yeah.
Speak!
I mean...
The Phoenix Court will hear your petition.
That's not gonna happen. Got military alliance with all the elves that matter. Pestilence are about to get wiped out. I don't even know where the hell Clan Mange is.
I'm ready.
They have 4 properties. Where is that? Oh, up here. It's probably these guys, right? That's Clan Rictus. Rictus has 13 properties. So they are crushing it up there. I never played through a Rictus one with Skaven. That'd be pretty fun. If anyone wants to donate for it, it'd be pretty fun. Okay. Anyways, alright. I think that's all good. Let me do a sweep of the buildings here. Okay, Headhunter's Jungle. What? Did I never upgrade? Oh. I don't need to upgrade it. It'd be nice, but I don't. It's not super high on the priority list. Getting more money is, though. Okay, Hexawaddle. Okay, we can upgrade this, but alright, so we gotta take out some of this stuff. Gold mine, yes. This we can do without. How expensive is it to upgrade that? Oh my god, okay. I mean, we need it though. You just get such crazy modifiers, like when you get a tier 4 town and you've got all your public order buildings giving you all this extra money, and then you've got a lot of modifiers. 3 wins of magic. I mean, we could switch over this. Like 12% income on something like that is 240 extra growth. Or 240 extra gold. I don't know. I'm gonna do that though. Okay, so that's gonna be it for this episode. We'll see what happens at the end turn. Okay, so spicing up a little bit. We might be able to grab some Lizardmen over there, which would help us out a ton. And then it looks like we'll see if Bretonia falls. We might have to go up there and kill them. Oh, what? Oh, they confederated. Okay, that's fine. We might lose some money off of that. I'm not sure. So they're all going to have the same properties. Okay, so Lore Masters are taking over. I guess it usually, on Mortal Empires, I guess it usually is Teclis. Teclis is supposed to be, like, the highest of high lords, right? I don't know. Tyrion's... He's just kind of a foot soldier, though. I think... Isn't Teclis Tyrion's brother? Teclis is the guy on the cover, right? He's the guy that's, like, you know, in the opening cinematic, so... He's probably considered the biggest faction leader. Although a lot of people seem to defer to... Alariel also. But yeah, he seems to be the person that people confederate with the most. Just like Mazdamundi is usually the person. Oh, they tried to burrow under. We caught him. Okay, well, we'll start the next episode here. Spoiler alert, we're probably going to crush him. Bunch of clan rats. But we'll do that next episode, so... Anyways, thank you very much for tuning in. As always, I really appreciate it. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you enjoy the content. You know, if you do have Amazon Prime and you want to throw a Twitch Prime in there, that always helps out a little bit as well. If you'd like to sponsor a campaign, email me at thestretchprofessor@gmail.com. Let me know what you have in mind. And I'll see you next time. Have a great day.